MathKlik.
Mabuhay! How do we factor difference of two squares? In this lesson, we will discuss how to factor difference of two squares. Consider this big square with side x. Its area is x squared. Suppose we mark a smaller square of side y on one corner of the green square. The area of the smaller square is y squared. Let's mark and cut the smaller square along the dotted lines. Take away the smaller square. This is now what remains after cutting out and taking away the smaller square. What is now the area of the remaining green region? Its area is equal to the area of the big square with side x minus the area of the small square with side y. In symbols, the area is x squared minus y squared. Note that the measure of each of this side is x minus y. Now, to find another expression for the area of the remaining green figure, let's split the figure into smaller rectangles. Let's mark and cut along the dotted lines the smaller portion. After cutting, let's split the two rectangles. Rearrange these two rectangles in order to form one rectangle. In doing this, we can easily compute its total area. Flip the rectangle and carefully put them side by side. We can now compute the area of the remaining figure with ease. The resulting rectangle has sides x plus y and x minus y. Remember, our original expression for the area of this figure is x squared minus y squared. Using the formula for the area of the rectangle, x squared minus y squared now is equal to x plus y times x minus y. So remember this identity called factors of the difference of two squares. X squared minus y squared is equal to the quantity x plus y times the quantity x minus y. Ang algebraic identity na ito ay madalas gamitin sa algebra, trigonometry at calculus. To prove the identity, we simply multiply the factors x plus y and x minus y using the distributive property. First, distribute the terms of x plus y to the factor x minus y. That gives x quantity x minus y plus y quantity x minus y. Then, multiply. This results to x squared minus xy plus xy minus y squared. Simplifying further gives us x squared minus y squared, which is equal to the left side of the identity. This identity is telling us that the difference of squares of two numbers is equal to the product of the sum and difference of the two numbers. To factor the difference of two squares, first get the square root of each perfect square. Then Use this square root to form two factors, one a sum and the other a difference. Let's apply this identity in factoring the expression x squared minus 49. First, we take the square root of x squared and 49. Then, we express them as product of sum and difference. Simplify. Hence, x squared minus 49 is equal to x plus 7 times x minus 7. Performing the square root mentally will make the solution more convenient. That is one step less in our solution. Another example. Factor 4x squared minus 25. This type of factoring is usually done mentally. The square root of 4x squared is 2x. And the square root of 25 is 5. Express these square roots as product of sum and difference. Therefore, 4x squared minus 25 is equal to the quantity 2x plus 5 times the quantity 2x minus 5. Here are other examples. Again, I encourage you to do mental math. For 100a squared minus 81b squared, the square root of 100a squared is 10a, and the square root of 81b squared is 9b. Hence, 100a squared minus 81b squared is equal to the quantity 10a plus 9b times the quantity 10a minus 9b. For 9m squared n squared minus 1, the factors are 3mn plus 1 times 3mn minus 1. The process is applied repeatedly or in combination of different types of factoring. For instance, in this next example, the instruction is to factor the expression 18p squared minus 8q squared completely. This means no factorable expression should be left unfactored. In the expression 18p squared minus 8q squared, neither the coefficient 18 nor 8 are perfect squares. Kaya hindi counting number ang kanilang square root. Pero pansinin ninyo na ang 18 at 8 ay parehong divisible by 2. Sa makatwid, maaari nating i-apply ang common monomial factoring. So, 18p squared minus 8q squared is equal to 2 times the quantity 9p squared minus 4q squared. Now, pay attention to the second factor, 9p squared minus 4q squared. It is still factorable being a difference of squares, di ba? Therefore, the complete factored form of 18p squared minus 8q squared is 2 quantity 3p plus 2q times the quantity 3p minus 2q. Remember, a polynomial is completely factored only if all its polynomial factors are prime. Now, try this. Factor the expression 121 minus 64h squared. Factored form is quantity 11 plus 8h times quantity 11 minus 8h. Factor completely the expression 32d to the fourth minus 162e to the fourth. The factored form is 2 quantity 4d squared plus 9e squared times the quantity 2d plus 3e times the quantity 2d minus 3e. For more matitinik tips, just click MathKlik. And please, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for our next video lesson. See ya!